Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Control. Welcome back. Yesterday, we spent some time kind of cleaning up after we found out that our brother headed back towards Executive. We're going to do a couple different things, but I noticed this while I was paused, so I'm totally going to check this out. And it looks like I can't quite get it from here, but maybe if I come closer... I can't quite get it. That's unfortunate. So maybe if I come from this side... Maybe, just maybe I can try to see if I can float all the... Oh my god, there's so many things to try. And levitate towards. Wow, okay. I will take all this. This is all goodies for me, as you can see here. Health boost, which I certainly won't say no to. And whatever the heck this thing is going to be. And looks like Abyss down there, so I'm not going to tempt fate with that. However, there is a side mission that I'd like to try to go and do over at, whatchamacallit, the mailroom. So we're going to fast travel there really quick, and then we'll do our best to try to probably go back to Executive and then go check on some side questing, because there's definitely some things that I want to take care of. I actually want to go back to the incinerator to see, because I think there's some place that we couldn't access until we got levitate. So that's the plan for that. Now, let's go to the mailroom here. Like I said, there is the side quest of trying to help people out here with the hiss. So let's... Ooh, actually, I have spin on, which is kind of interesting, I guess. See if I can take out this here. Where did that circle go? Anywhere? I think everybody ended up dying here, actually. Did we fail the side mission? Looks like it. Okay, well, we tried our best. I think we needed to have a better plan of attack there. But like I said, we tried. Whoops, I suppose. Now... It's been a while since we've been here. The hotline chipper we don't need to go to, and no place to check out. So, in a cursory glance here, I don't think there's anything left for us around here, except for kind of checking out places that we couldn't access before. Because now we have levitate, which, honestly, with how much I've been able to fly already, I'm pretty impressed that the verticality so far has been what it was. And it gives combat just another dimension, which I can appreciate. And as you can see, there's a chest up here, so we are rewarded for our looking. We can actually head back to the actual executive region, because we really have nothing else that is tethering us to this area. So, let's start with the story, and then we can always double back and change things up as we need to. So, let's fast travel. I don't think there's anything else, like I said, really to do. Back to Central. Hopefully our brother doesn't fight us or something. It just, the name of the quest makes me think that he's more antagonistic than we might have originally expected. So, I'm holding my breath. A tiny bit. Tiny bit. We have to go speak with Emily Pope, but what is this? Put a record on... Oh, the jukebox tokens. I think... Wait, you know, I did say I would do the story. Let me do the story first, and we'll go from there, okay? I promise. Alright, Miss Pope.
Emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
I don't know, but let's talk.
No, it's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, Be careful.
You know, I will take that to heart. I appreciate her wanting me to be careful with my brother, because I feel like that would be a pretty measured response to how he's been presented so far. But let's read some files, talk to her, and see if there's anything more interesting here. Analysis of the Hiss Threat Part 4, confidential, to examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space? Deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Who knows? But, I mean, all fair questions to ask. I absolutely agree. Speech analysis. Analysis of the Hiss Threat Part 3. So I'm assuming this is the constant, overhearing speech, but we'll see. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed-upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There's no clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. And I would agree. There's definitely more to it. Things are always more than meets the eye around here. Also, that is, really suspicious up there. But we can't levitate in here. We can't actually do anything else in here but talk and check things out. So let's talk.
Hi, Jesse.
We actually talked about everything.
I should be going.
Perfect.
Enjoy your data.
Now.
Oh, I will.
We know you will. We know you absolutely will. So let's check out the missions really quickly. Like I said before, I really want to ask Arish about the jukebox token. So I think that's going to be the next thing that I want us to do. Now, we have to... I was about to say find Arish, but Arish is right here, which is fantastic for us. But there's another file that I missed. Television proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. That's like a very bad run-on sentence. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts, presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Interesting, so they're branching from radio to TV. They want full control of the media, which is honestly not shocking in any regard, because it's just what we would be expecting of the government, you know? I think we've listened to that before, so I'm going to avoid that for just now. Just looking cursory for different files that might have been left laying around here. And, Jesus, feel bad for these people. They're looking like they're in quite the bind. So let's talk to Arish and see what's up.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
I fucking love Arish, man. Love him so much. I want to talk about all this because I don't know if I have talked about this yet with him. Let's talk about Marshall first and go from there.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
So there's a couple of interesting things in the quarry to check out. We've got the jukebox, we've got some undiscovered stuff to deal with. We have the area that we died in as well, and then maybe whatever's down there that Marshall sees. And of course the mermaid as well. So plenty of stuff. Let's keep on going, and then I'll go actually talk to her brother.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
I wanted to know, nobody asked me.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Not fun indeed, it sounds like. Let's go. We're doing reverse order.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
What help could he be? I'm sure he knows quite a bit.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Man, Arish is so freaking cool. And how would you not expect there to not be departmental tension? That makes no sense.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Oh, not the only one who's busy, huh? Okay, I see you. Let's go and see about talking to our brother. They said he's in the upper stairs area in an HRA protected container. So maybe the director's office? Oh, wait, have we been in here? I don't think we've been in... This is so cool. All these freaking sticky notes and nothing written on them. That's very, very different. Okay, let's check out what else is around here. Any files? Yes, just one. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern, in case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I'll be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach out to me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. That's quite the title to not be involved in like a sticky note, or to involved in day-to-day operations, right? So let's see if there's a lower launch efficiency mod that we can get rid of. I don't really see it. In fact, our launch efficiency is kind of maxed out as is. So let's get rid of this, and then we can pick that up. Perfect. Okay, so I think this is completely explored, quote unquote. So I'm happy with that. Now we really need to find our brother, honestly. That's number one, numero uno, if you will. So we just need to find where we could be keeping him. They said it was upstairs, right? I guess I should put the quest on, because that would be the most prudent thing to do. So let's go to missions, speak with Dylan on the upper level. Okay. Now, where the heck is our bro? Bro? Upper level. I guess we can just kind of go door to door and see what's going on. We've been here. I'm pretty sure we've been very thorough with our discovery here. I would guess it's here. They're manning this area with guns, right?
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Comes, white pearls,
Can you
but
hear
yellow and
me?
red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror,
on,
the inverted
Dylan.
is made right.
I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are warm through time. You are warm through time.
That is fascinating, and we have clearance level 6 now, but lots to digest there. Some added conflict. We have Dylan with Hiss against Polaris, against the Bureau, against us. We're not necessarily trusting of the Bureau, but we definitely trust Polaris. So a very interesting kink in the chain here. Let's talk to him again.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are warm through time.
He does say that he does mention, I should say, that there's an only child. A copy of a copy of a copy, linking us together. Let's keep talking to him.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something, 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 something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
I've been called. Containment hiss nodes. Let's freaking activate this. We'll take a little bit of a break. Maybe that's the last thing that we want to do before things get heated up here. So we need to go to the corridor north. What, did we do something here? Oh, jukebox tokens. What the heck? Whoa. You can just buy them and go out? That's kind of rad. I'll have to see about that. I wonder if that has to do with the expansions. So let's see. We want to go to containment. What do we want? The north corridor? Sealed threshold corridor, most likely? I don't really know. Oh, it's like all the way over here? I don't really know what the best way would be to get there. And I also don't think that... just kind of looking at things, I don't think we've been there. Turntable. Is the turntable where that thing was? I don't know. Maybe we should hold off on that for a second. We have a second to just chill. I want to talk to him one more time. Wait, oh, Rish wants to talk again. What? I mean, maybe?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
Damn. That seems like a mission and a half. I don't know how I feel about that, and that it's like, shit, that's kind of scary. Oh yeah, they're all around maintenance, so we can spend some time. I thought he said 5. I guess 6 including me. Okay, either way, none of the names sounded too familiar with anything that I've encountered with my travels yet. But we'll worry about that in just a second. What I want to do, actually, is go back here. Oh yeah, I mean, this all involves maintenance in a way as well. The furnace chamber we really want to go to. So what I'll do is I'll head towards the coolant pumps and then go towards the furnace. And that'll be like the last stop I make for this episode. There's a lot of stuff that just got thrown at us, including more main story. I want to go back and talk to Dylan some more. I want to talk to everybody and do these side quests, so there's plenty to do, including examining the jukebox tokens, you know? So, let's head towards the furnace chamber. I still don't feel like we got any closure from this. You know what I mean? And maybe we have and I'm just crazy, but you never know, right? So let's see. I couldn't get to here before, so let's drop this. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do it this way. And we can't get in through here, which is fine, I suppose. I almost want to walk into the furnace, even if it kills me. It's been a bit, you know? Let's see. Alright, we should have died. Okay, you know what? We have to explore all the possibilities. Was it worth losing all that currency? Probably not. But that, you know what? That's fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna be good, okay? But really, that's all I wanted to explore as far as this episode goes. Thanks so much for watching my Let's Play of Control. My name's DuckTeam56. There is so much stuff for us to explore in just a little while. So for now, I think what I'm going to try to do, actually, is jump all the way up here. There's... oh my god, look at that. No, no, no. That's... I see a chest. I'm going to get it. You can't... okay. You can't screw with me like that. You can't just throw me a carrot here and then let that be the end of it. There's a TV over there too. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here to explore. What are we missing? Now that we have levitate, there's so much more verticality. Launch efficiency. All right, you know what? I was almost done signing off, and here I am doing this stuff. But anyways, yes, we'll figure all that out soon. Wait, there's a TV over there. Let me go check that out really quick here. because I wasn't able to get up here before. Anything interesting? No, doesn't look it. Okay, well, yes, I will go back to signing off. Thanks so much for watching. My name's StuffKing56. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye-bye.